If you want to buy cheap Fallout 76 items or boosting services fast and safe, then check out u4gm.com and make sure to use my discount code DEMON for 5% off your entire order. A link is in the description below. What's up guys, Demon Asylum here with a new Fallout 76 video in which I'll be showing you all a new really easy duplication glitch and that you can do without the help of anyone else as well. Real quick, if you guys do go on to enjoy this video or find it helpful, I'd really appreciate if you took a second to drop a like on it and subscribe if you haven't already. I also have a great Discord server about all things Fallout 76 that I'd love to have you guys join, and if you're interested, the link is in the description. Alright guys, so here I am with a live commentary where I'll be showing you how to do the glitch, and once I've done that, I'm also going to be going over some important details you're not going to want to miss about how to make the most of this glitch and also how not to mess it up so that you potentially end up losing caps. Let me first show you how to actually do the glitch though. We're going to be doing it with the board melee weapon. You're able to do this glitch with any item that you can rename, and we're also going to be using the help of a vendor here. Let me go ahead and show you guys that the vendor does not currently have a board in his inventory. The only one is the one in my inventory. You guys can actually see down here these 3 sickles that I did duplicate, or rather 2 of them, as of course I started with 1. But regardless, we're going to use a board here to do it now. So once you guys have the item that you want to duplicate, you're going to go into your inventory and you're going to rename it, which requires you to inspect the item, and then you'll see the rename option there. We're just going to go ahead and make it B. So now that we have the item renamed, what we're going to want to do is go into the vendor, and we're going to want to go to the item you want to duplicate, and you're going to sell the item. And then what you're going to want to do in that same window where you just sold the item, don't back out, you're going to want to then buy the item back. So now we have the board in our inventory again. He does not have a board in his inventory, but exit out of the vendor. Once again, the board's in our inventory. Go back into the vendor now, and you'll see that he has a board as well. So now you have not only the board that you started with that you renamed and sold, but you also have the board in the vendor's inventory. And obviously this is just a random item that's worthless. Everyone's going to be doing this with really high-end 3-star legendaries. It'll of course work the same exact way as long as you rename the item, sell it, buy it back, and then back out of the vendor and go back in. He will still have a duplicate of the item while you have the original in your inventory. So that is how to do the glitch. It is very straightforward, but now onto that important information that I told you guys you don't want to miss, that will let you know how to make the most of this glitch and also not mess it up and potentially lose caps. So some things to note about this glitch. The first is that it doesn't always work with outfits. Even if it doesn't work though, you'll still have already bought your outfit back in the process of attempting the glitch, so you won't lose it at least. The second is that when you duplicate an item and then have 2 copies of it, you may not have success with duplicating both of those copies again right away. There seems to be inconsistencies at times, so when trying to duplicate multiple copies of the same exact item that you've already duplicated, you may not have it work with all of them. If this happens to you and none of them duplicate, I would suggest server hopping and from there trying again. If you still have issues with none of them duplicating, then I would suggest only trying to duplicate one of that exact item at a time. Even better, and if you want to avoid all of that potentially being an issue, stick to duplicating just the same 1 copy of the item that you start with. To best do this, I would go to a train station where you have both a vendor and a stash right next to each other. Rename the item you're starting with, sell it, buy it back, and exit out of the vendor. Now before you go back into the vendor and buy your duplicate of the item, rename the one in your inventory once again so you can keep track of it being the one you started with. Then buy the duplicate from the vendor and put it into your stash. From here, just repeat this process with the original copy of the item you started with, and with this, you should be much less likely to run into issues, but even if you still do, just server hop and you'll be all good and ready to go again. That's going to be it for this video though guys. If you have any questions or concerns, just post them in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. As always, if you've enjoyed this video or found it helpful, be sure to drop a like on it down below, subscribe for more, and click the bell icon to be notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching everyone, and have a great day.